We've been doing the video thing for a long time here at CJ Pony Parts. Without a doubt, the #1 most popular subject for our videos is exhaust systems. The reason why, it's what everybody wants. I mean, the sound of your car is extremely important, and even if you're not looking to make a lot of modifications to the car, the exhaust is one of the things you usually still change to make the car sound a lot better. Now, we've done these videos showing you how to install the exhaust, showing you how they sound, and we mentioned the materials but never really go into detail about it. So today we're going to discuss the actual material that exhaust systems are made out of. Most modern exhaust systems are made of two different materials, either aluminized steel or stainless steel. Now, for years, mild steel was used, but mild steel tends to rust, which makes it not really good for exhaust systems. You know, back in the day, people would install a mild steel exhaust system, and within a year, it could completely rot out. Now, it was cheap, it was easy to find, it was easy to bend, which made it very, very popular, but again, it would not hold up, so it didn't make it a good choice, which brings us to aluminized steel. Now, your mild steel is made of iron mixed with a small percentage of carbon, and your aluminized is going to be the same mild steel construction, but it adds an aluminum coating. The aluminum coating's design is to make it not rust. Now, does it make it rust-proof? Absolutely not. Aluminized metal can obviously still rust, but it's a lot more protection against rust with that aluminized coating. You get the benefits of the mild steel though, where it's cheap to make, very easy to bend, and very easy to weld, which makes aluminized systems very popular. A lot of people are afraid of aluminized because of the rust potential. You know, a lot of it depends where you live. If you're in the rust belt like we are, aluminized, probably not the best idea, but in a dry climate, an aluminized system will hold up for years. And the new standard for most exhaust systems is going to be stainless steel. Now, there's two different versions of stainless steel, we'll get to that in a minute, but stainless steel basically adds 10 to 20% chromium and some other elements to the basic steel. Doing that makes it much, much stronger and much more resistant to corrosion. Stainless steel also is a little bit harder to bend, a little bit harder to weld, but again, overall it's a much stronger material, and it's also going to be lighter than your mild steel. And again, there's going to be two different versions. You can have your 409 stainless and your 304 stainless. Now, this X-pipe here is made of 409 stainless steel. Now, your 409 is going to be the most commonly used with the OEM these days, as well as your aftermarket system. This is going to be kind of the first step up from the aluminized, and basically the difference between the 409 and 304 is the amount of nickel and chromium that's actually in the metal. The 304 is going to have a little bit more, making it even more rust protected than the stainless steel 409. But the 409, again, way better than aluminized, and like I said, it is malleable, it is usable, it's bendable, it's shapeable. It can be a little bit harder to weld. Sometimes you have to actually heat it to bend it, but stainless is going to hold up a lot longer than your normal mild steel or aluminized steel. And again, the price point for stainless, especially the 409 stainless, is still pretty reasonable. On the high side of stainless steel, you have your 304 stainless steel. Now, the 304 stainless is going to have a higher content of chromium and nickel, making it the most rust protective of any of the exhaust systems out there. Now, I'm not saying that any stainless steel cannot rust, but it's highly unlikely on 409 and very highly unlikely on the 304. Now, 304 you normally aren't going to see at the OEM side, but it is very popular with higher-end aftermarket systems. Now, the two pipes shown here, this is going to be more of a polished 304, and this is more indicative of what 304 looks like once you've used it for a while. It's easy to tell 304 because it kind of gets this brown color to it after it's heated up a couple times. The other dead giveaway for 304 is grab a magnet. You put a magnet on 304, nothing happens. You put it on your 409 or your aluminized, and like that, it's going to stick. Like I mentioned, your aluminized steel and your stainless steel will be the most common materials used for the construction of exhaust systems. Now, there are some exotic stuff like titanium. Titanium is crazy light. It's going to be very expensive though, which makes it out of the realm of most people for what they're looking to do. Now, which system is right for your car? Well, it kind of depends on your use of the car and where you live. You know, aluminized is going to be your lower price point system. And again, the aluminized in a dry climate will hold up fine. In a rustier area, you'd want to be careful. You might want to figure maybe 3 to 5 years on average for an aluminized system, again, dependent on your area. Now, the 409 stainless would be a little more expensive, but again, a lot more protection against rust. Stainless steel, like a 409, you're talking probably 7 to 10 years. And then 304 stainless, again, top of the normal food chain. The 304, 10 plus years definitely with the rust corrosion. And you'll see some systems actually have mixtures of parts. You might find an aluminized kit with stainless steel tips, or a 409 system with 304 tips, or vice versa. Either way, we have a huge selection of all different material exhaust systems for your Mustang here at cjponyparts.com.